Firefighter is charged with the sexual abuse of a minor more than 2 years ago. 47-year-old Justin David Thompson faces a charge of third-degree sexual abuse in Winneshiek County. That's in northeast Iowa. Court documents allege that Thompson abused a teenage girl in Decorah, Iowa during the summer of 2022. The victim, who investigators say is 14 or 15 years old now, disclosed the alleged abuse to Mercy One's Child Advocacy Center in December of 2024, 2 years after the alleged abuse took place. The city of Sioux City's Human Resources Department confirmed to KTIV that Thompson is still employed as a lieutenant with Sioux City Fire Rescue. No future court date in the case is set.